it's funny because today you can wear whatever you want, be as revealing and wear skimpy as possible outfits as women, and it's empowering. And if you have any type of say as a man, you try to put your foot down, you're called insecure and all these other shaming language insults. Yet they don't understand the dangers if, say, you are this person's boyfriend or their husband and you're not with them and they're wearing the said skimpy outfits, you're not able to protect them. They don't have the protector lens, so they don't really see the full picture. It's not one, you're advertising yourself, yes, but if you have some creepy weirdo and you're out with your girls or by yourself, whatever, you can't be everywhere they are 24/7. So why put yourself in that situation to begin with? So good luck with that, Queen.
So this is
I know. We don't need that close up. That's so bad. Well, I guarantee you, sooner than later, those will be tears of regret. It's so funny how we get to praise. I don't know this situation. This could actually be a legitimate one, but oftentimes we see a lot of people, a lot of women want to leave great marriages and divorce because they choose their own happiness over their families. So, I mean, I'm not shocked that we, like I said, I don't know this person's situation, but generally speaking, they want to chase the bad boys, and they think the grass is green on the other side, and usually it's, definitely not the case. So we have music playing, so these next two videos are going to be muted, for copyright issues. But I almost broke my neck, no thanks to the man who watched the entire time and did nothing. Like, it's so funny how we constantly, here we don't need men. Um, Basically, the most hated group of all existence right now, modern society, is the straight or the heterosexual masculine male. And you always talk about how they're useless, trash, anything you want under the sun, but still at the same time feel they're entitled to what men can provide. And in this case, we're obviously biologically stronger. So even though all men are trash, you better be happy that you get to help me lift this. At the same time, trashing men, but expect everyone to just sprint and drop everything they're doing just to help you. No thanks. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, and then this one, men are clowns. I don't know. She was struggling to pick that up. That's not my suitcase. Imagine if I'm like trying to cook or get something to eat, and I'm like, where are the real women at? Who gonna come cook me dinner? Who's gonna do my laundry? Women are just trash. See how we have it in the caption, calling them clown, but at the same time expecting us to lift this. I didn't put all them clothes and whatever 95 items in your suitcase to begin with. I don't know who you are. You put everything in there, yet you expected someone to lift it. So you just think you just going to just coast on by, have every male be your servant, get stuff that's too heavy, etc., and just push it around? No. Your suitcase, your responsibility. And then somehow it's the random guy's fault. You don't know anything about him. What if he has back problems or whatever? He ain't worried about you. Main character syndrome. Go figure. Now, for this last clip, I'm definitely a fan of this young woman right here, but let's just get into what she has to say.
Emotional labor and mental load are just dumb phrases that people came up with so that women can make basic adulthood seem like oppression. They like to believe that ordinary responsibilities are some sort of evidence of systemic injustice, but it only really applies when the woman is the one doing them.
Yep.
And they just negate the fact that there are mundane aspects to being an adult. And not every household chore is some sort of burden inflicted by the patriarchy. Feminism has just encouraged women to view responsibility through a lens of victimhood, and instead of acting like a grown-up and just telling their husband or boyfriend or whatever that they need more help, they've turned loading the dishwasher into some bizarre case study on oppression. One of my favorites is when they say, well, if I ask my husband to do it, he'll just do it wrong. He doesn't do it the way that I like, so I just have to do it.
Now, I don't know how many times you've been in that situation or currently are, but I advise you to think seriously, if you're not married yet, if you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, how many times have you, have been expected to be a mind reader? And not only that, how automatically their way equates to the correct way. Say you like, she's referring to a dishwasher, that you like putting, the bowls on the top and a certain, from left to right or whatever, but the woman prefers, the bowls on the bottom from left to right, whatever. And then because you didn't do it their way, suddenly you're incompetent, and the emotional labor is just too tolling on you. And you don't, they just make up buzzwords like this woman is saying. So definitely spot on. There can be different ways of doing it, but her way doesn't automatically equate as the way or the correct way. Let's continue.
Sounds like a you burden. You sound like you nag. If you ask your husband to go to the grocery store and he comes back with the wrong brand of pickles, or he didn't get organic grapes this time, you use that as some sort of weaponized incompetence instead of acknowledging that he's at least trying to help. And maybe next time you guys go together and you show him which ones you like, and then, act like a grown-up. Just act like a grown-up. The best way to drive a man out of your life is to be nagging and berating towards him.
Yep.
Oh God, those are the worst kinds of women. And also, if you really think about it, if every single attempt he makes at being helpful gets met with criticism, then why would he keep volunteering to help? Now,
I mean, that's a great point. Eventually, men just check out. So I'm like, why would I keep wanting to go out of my way and help, my girlfriend, wife, whatever, if the dishes, laundry, getting groceries, if no matter what, since it's not the way that she would have liked nor expressed that she would have liked, it's just going to be met with nagging. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm missing whatever. Eventually, guys just check out. It's like, yeah, I'm good. Do it on your own. Or they just leave a relationship.
if you are with a guy and you're the one paying the bills and you're the one dealing with all the finances and you're dealing with the car and you're dealing with the house and you're also working full time and you're taking care of the kids, kind of sounds like you married a loser.
Yep.
Okay? So that, again, sounds like a you burden. But not every single little inconvenience is oppression. You guys really need to grow up. You need to take accountability. You need to take responsibility.
Facts.
And there are so many aspects of adult life that are boring. All of us go to work and all of us are tired and don't want to go to the grocery store. And sometimes your man is going to buy the wrong kind of pickles and it is not that deep. Okay? So just chill.
Yeah, well, protect her at all costs. Not one lie was told there. Actually, this is a bonus clip that I stumbled across. I wanted to play. That's pretty funny. Let's check it out.
I am done with the fucking men that think that women are just disposable and they can just put us in the fucking bin and then they can just catch a flight.
But not even us. Our
The
families,
kids.
our kids.
The
like,
kids.
oh, sorry, actually, I don't think I'm ready to be a dad to our kids, but I'm going to go and move in with someone
try.
else who's got kids and I'm going to show up for them.
I'll try.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Is she?
Who is he?
Is he?
Not funny.
Anyway, no.
No.
Translation is they're actually looking in the mirror because 9 times out of 10, that's how they treated men in their 20s when they looked their best in their prime. And, just like men were disposable and they thought they had all the time in the world to go bounce around from, different dudes, different bad boys. And then when they get to, late 40s, 50s, however old these women are, suddenly when they were ready to settle down, men their age, they're like, nah, y'all didn't want me when we were in the same age group. Translation, when they were in their prime, they treated the men just like how they're describing. In their prime, they were treating men as disposable. The very same complaints that they're making about how men their age are treating women disposable and that they have many options, they're just getting a taste of their own medicine. When these women were in their prime, that they can bounce around from Chad and Tyrone and get different guys and, monkey branch and just keep seeing if the grass is greener on the other side, every relationship. And, now that their prime is long gone and, their 40s and 50s, the men, now that they want to settle down, they don't want them. And so now they're scorned and just saying that all men are trash and not able to self-reflect and realize that they play themselves at the end of the day. So anyways, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Into the Gray. If you agree or disagree with anything, please let me know in the comments section and I will catch you on the next episode. Take care.